Blackout650 Gaming here, and welcome to Would You Rather, I guess? This is another thing that a lot of people have already done, but I think it's fun to do, so I figured I might as well do a little video on it. So basically, you're given an option or a thing like this. It says, would you rather drive 200 miles well over the legal drunken limit, or drive 200 miles after being awake for 72 hours straight? So you're given that, and you have to pick one. That's pretty much it. So I'm going to have to go 72 hours straight because I just will. Because, after being up for 3-ish days, give or take a little probably. Unless you leave exactly at 72 hours. That'd be weird. Anyway, you can get some coffee like what I'm drinking here. So yeah, coffee or energy drinks or something. Whereas if you're drunk, you're just dumb for driving. So, yeah, 61% of people agree with that one. Alright, so let's see what's next. Would you rather be as you are now or have $100 million but have a 5% chance of instant death? That's a good question. If I stay as I am now, then I don't know. But if I have $100 million, I can get a pretty damn good computer. 5%? I don't know. I'm going to risk it. I'm not dead, so I also don't have $100 million. Oh well, alright. Now, would you rather be a very fat and ugly person with a ton of friends that will never get someone of the opposite sex, or be a very skinny and attractive person that has no friends but can get any person of the opposite sex they want? What are friends? Where do I buy friends? That seems like there's a bad answer for that. Don't answer that. Well, see, I'm not very skinny and I'm not very fat at the same time. So I'm kind of screwed on that one. I'll go the modest route, I guess. Well, screw everybody else. I don't know. Alright. If you died, would you rather have your brain transplanted into a robot or have I'm just going to go with robot, quite frankly, because the other option means that my brain is in somebody else's body, technically making me a zombie, in a sense. So I'm gonna, yeah. Would I rather spend a day with Justin or spend a day with Miley? Quite frankly, I wouldn't know a Miley Cyrus if it ran me over in a bus. And if it was a Justin Bieber, I'd run him over with a bus. I'm going to have to go with this one because it seems less like I'd want to tear my eyes out of my head. Alright, so would I rather be a robot or an alien? I'm going to go with a robot because then I have, arms that extend and shit. I don't really want to go to space. No, wait, what do you mean by alien? Because that can mean, bad things. Alright, would you rather wear nothing but jeans or wear nothing but shorts? Jeans. I almost always wear jeans anyway, so whatever. Plus, I prefer winter, so I don't know what that has to do with anything. We're just going to go with that anyway. When you rack up a new toilet paper roll, would you rather have it facing the wall or have it facing away from the wall? Facing the... Well, that kind of depends on how your toilet paper roll holder thing is set up. I think facing the wall, according to the original patent at least. Well, let's just leave. Would you rather travel the world confined to a wheelchair or spend your whole life in the same 200 miles radius? There's a lot of stuff within 200 miles. If I recall. No. Never. I don't really want to travel the world. Honestly, it doesn't sound like fun to me. But I'm tall. So travel always sounds terrible to me. So I'm going to go with that one. I know it's weird and all, but yeah. Alright, would you rather steal an elderly woman's purse or tell 10 orphans that Christmas is canceled? Well, I've grown up my entire life with my parent, well, my father mainly, and other relatives going, yeah, Christmas is canceled. Yep, just don't want to deal with it. And this makes me a criminal, and this just makes me a douche, so yeah. I mean, I can just gather them all in one room. Anyway, would I rather be known as a drug dealer or as a liar? If I'm known as a drug dealer, then that means the cops know I'm a drug dealer, and I'm probably going to end up spending large quantities of time in a prison. If I'm known as a liar, people just don't like me. I'm gonna have to go with liar. Whatever. Alright. Would I rather be a hawk or a shark? Hawk. Totally. Screw sharks. Sharks are lame. Unless you really enjoy sharks, I guess. Would I rather see the future or just see the future? Don't change the past. The past happened for a reason. We're not changing the past. If you change the past, the same thing will just end up happening anyway, just by a different person. Like, if you stop Hitler from being Hitler, somebody else will do the same thing. So, yeah, definitely see the future. I don't have to see the future. I mean, I just have the ability to, I assume. Whatever. What? Sure. Whatever that means. Alright. Have a flying car or have 1 terabit per second internet. Okay, so if you guys watch Markiplier, he did one of these like 2 days ago when this comes out, I think. And he got this question. And I'm going to have to go with flying car. And here's why. Sure, you have 1 terabit per second internet. That's probably coming down, which means when you download something, you theoretically would have 1 terabit per second internet. However, you might be able to get a modem that'll handle that much internet, but your router will only be able to handle 1 gigabit per second. And even if you can get a router that can handle that much, if you're a proper network person, you might have a switch. Your switch will probably only do 1 gigabit. Even if you get one that, if you get a 1 terabit switch, which would cost immense amounts of money, you could, your computer, as far as I know, the only thing more than 1 gigabit per second most computers can do is 10 gigabit per second. And since everybody's on their phones now, nobody's going to have an Ethernet port on their phone, so you're not even going to get a gigabit on your phone, I doubt. So yeah, it makes more sense to have the flying car. Plus, like almost everybody says you can just sell the car and buy some fucking kick-ass internet. So yeah, I'd definitely rather have a flying car. Alright, what's next? Be in the Fallout universe or the Skyrim universe? Ooh. See, I've played both of those, so it actually makes sense to me. Shit. Alright, let's see. Fallout, we've got ghouls and rad roaches and death claws and raiders and but I also get a nice blue jumpsuit. I mean, plus if we go with how my guy in Fallout 4 is right now, since I cheated the fuck out of it because I already finished it before on PlayStation 4 and I don't really like finishing games the second time, then I mean, I pretty much can't die and I have really big guns. So yeah, and then in the Skyrim universe, I've never finished Skyrim. I pretty much gave up when I got to the one dragon, dude, where you had to get the one dragon. You had to obtain the one dragon in the one place, and get on the dragon, have him fly you to some island thing, and then you have to kill that one dragon. Yeah, I didn't do that. I got to the island, And then I said, fuck this. And I haven't played the game since. That was like 2 years ago. So I'm going to go with Fallout. Yeah, I kind of figured more would go with Skyrim because post-apocalyptic is not good. So, yeah. All right. Well, watching TV, would you rather the audio 2 seconds earlier than the video or the video 2 seconds earlier than the audio? All right, so would you rather one end be out of sync or the other end be out of sync? Well, shit. So hear audio before video or see video before audio? Well, I think I'd rather go with video before audio because you can always put on subtitles. So I'm going to go with that one. Yeah, more people agree with that one. All right. Would you rather never be able to touch blue or never be able to touch red? Well, I'm kind of leaning towards red because my keyboard glows blue. So, also, I have a can of air over here, like, to squeeze and blow stuff off of computer parts. That's blue. Yeah, I'm going to have to go with never touch red. Because, I mean, red things are also usually hot. Alright. Well, there's that then. Yeah. So, yeah, let me know what you guys would have picked for some of these. See if you agree with my logic on the flying car versus 1 terabit per second internet, which that'd move most of my computer pretty quick. Not all of it, though. Anyway, yeah, let me know what you would have chosen for any of these. It's interesting to find out. So yeah, and so I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead and leave a like. If you didn't, don't leave a like. And I'll see you in the next video.